Find out which country might ban Minecraft, where gamers can now pay their respects to Spock, and who shines at the 11th International Mobile Gaming Awards. Hey guys, I'm Denise Salcedo and welcome to GameSlot. We have a full and exciting show today and a very special in-studio visit from AJ Chada, founder and CEO of Balloon 27. So which country might be banning Minecraft because it's too violent? According to Hurriyet Daily News and Leader Gamer, both websites in Turkey, the country's Family and Social Policies Ministry has concluded a month-long investigation of the game and has sent a report to the Legal Affairs Department because they found the game sends the wrong message to kids. Although many of us might see this game as a creative portal for children, the Turkish ministry does not. They are concerned that the killing of hostile creatures in the game will confuse children, tempting them to start torturing animals in the real world. Good news for China. Sony has finally announced that they will be launching the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita systems on March 20th. Originally, Sony was supposed to launch these consoles early January, but due to a stalled negotiation with Chinese authorities, the date was pushed. The weird thing I think is that China has a way larger population of gamers that I cannot understand why China would make it difficult for Sony. But then again, China only recently lifted its decade-long ban on consoles because they believed it caused negative physical and mental development in children. Although many studies prove this to be wrong, but let's just save that topic for another time. Let's just be glad for gamers in China right now. Switching gears now, as we all know, the beloved Leonard Nimoy passed away, and of course he was known for his character as Spock in Star Trek. In honor of his legacy, Cryptic Studio has announced that the Star Trek Online game will have a large stone statue of Spock, giving the Vulcan salute. Gamers can also see a similar statue in the new Romulus section. The statue will read the famous words, quote, "The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few." It's so nice that there is a virtual space where gamers can gather and pay their respects to the legend. Now we have an update for fans of WWE 2015 NXT Arrival DLC. New characters have been added. They have added superstars Adam Rose, and I wonder if they're going to include his rosebuds. The Ascension has also been added, and the bubble dancing Emma and JBL. This update is included in the WWE 2015 Season Pass. The game also recently updated many of the audio and character creation issues they were having for PS4, PS3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. Balloon 27 or B27 is an indie development and publisher of mobile and tablet games. Since the company was founded by AJ Chada in 2013, B27 has had a huge amount of success. Some of their notable achievements include winning the 2013 Crystal Pixel Awards for Best Gameplay with their game Darklings. And today we have AJ Chada with us to talk about B27, Darklings, and Jellies. Hey guys, I'm here with AJ Chada, founder and CEO of Balloon 27. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
Awesome, I'm doing good, and I'm very happy because you are our first guest on GameSlot, so thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about B27. You guys have had such huge success, and you've only been around since 2013, so tell me a little bit about it.
So Balloon 27 was formed from my love of video games. I've been in the market since I was 15 years old with my first business, and we wanted to enter the mobile market because we thought it's a very exciting space. There's a lot of great developers out there with great creative ideas, and we help them to bring it to market across mobile and tablets.
Tell me, were there any challenges starting off your own business?
Yes, there was. So what we really actually did, which is not typical, we released a game in the mobile market to fail. Now, from failure, we will learn success. We will understand what the problems were with the market, because it's very much mobile isn't typically releasing a good game in the market. You have to think about retention, you have to think about how you're going to monetize the game, and typical indie developers, we don't think like that. So it's a whole new area that's coming that we need to understand. So to understand that marketplace and actually how individual territories work from Asia to Europe and to the US, to really understand the audience. Now we had a better grip, so we knew what we wanted to try and bring to market.
So we're at the start of 2015, we're
Yes.
in March. So tell me, what goals do you have for B27 right now?
Well, you know, I think this year definitely, with all the lessons we've learned over the past few years, it's definitely we want to become the Pixar of mobile games, where it's all about quality games with different experiences, different art, different types of sounds, and the way the mobile market is now, and the way VR's coming into it, and that will be attached to it, and then now your watch device, I think we're going to feel that creativity is going to go onto another level. So we're really looking to work with developers who really want to push the boundaries on all the platforms, so we can sort of, those are the types of people we want to start working with. You know, we're not a sort of company that just wants to, like I said, it's not about quantity, it's really about quality, and that quality experience for the user as well.
Well, I can say you guys definitely have good quality, and you guys have Jellies and Darklings. And let's talk about Jellies first. I love this game. It's a fast-paced, fun, funky game. Tell me, how did you help the developers with Jellies?
Well, so the developers already had a great concept, but it was to really put that concept so that it became a reality. So we help them with the sort of creativity, we help them to understand what the market is doing now. We also make them understand what the platform holders are looking for. And there was 3 guys based in Moscow who've done an incredible job on the game. And we also help them with their PR, we help them with their branding, we help them with their marketing. We help them mainly with their social marketing, more of a viral pieces, and we've done some incredible Vine and Instagram videos for them as well, which went very viral. But more importantly, I think that they really understood the experience they wanted to give the user, and they focused just on that experience. They didn't try and add loads of bells and whistles. They concentrated on a real fun mechanic gameplay, and that people could share and play with each other and also play individually, and I think that's what's the magic behind the game.
Yeah, a lot of user reviews, they love the music, they love the interactivity with the social media included into the game.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, a really good idea, solid.
And it's also a good idea, makes you understand how we're trying to build a brand, because now we have Jellies 2's coming.
Oh, you do? Awesome.
Yes, yeah, so there's Jellies 2 coming. We haven't announced it yet, so probably this is the first time I'm actually mentioning it. But we do have Jellies 2 coming, and now we know, we've listened to the audience, we know what changes, we know what extra they wanted. But now we've had probably nearly 4 million downloads, we have an audience, we have a fan base, and now we will grow on that.
You have a following. Okay, well, another one of my favorite games that you guys have is Darklings. I love this game because, first of all, the colors and the graphics immediately capture your attention, because a lot of video games out there, they're not really like they don't have like those dark colors, you know? Usually you tend to see more of the bright colors, and I really enjoyed this game. Can you tell me how this game came to be? I know you worked alongside Mild Mania. What was it like working with them?
Yeah, it was interesting. You know, the Mild Mania based in Turkey, so there was a little bit of a language barrier between us, but you know, I think gaming is a universal language, so we were good there. But it was a really interesting, you know, for us the visuals were stunning. I think you're absolutely right. The black and white approach is very clever. We've seen certain games do it, like Limbo, which was an incredible successful game on PlayStation. And they really find the fine art. You know, they really believe that art is very important. And the difficult part for that is to get the mechanics to go with the art, the music to go with the art. But I think they looked at the whole project very artistically and very creatively. So it's very a different approach, and I think that's what appealed us to Mild Mania, why we really wanted to work with them, because they weren't typically looking at a game as you traditionally should. And I think, like you can see with Darklings 1 and Darklings 2 has just been released as well. Yeah, so they've really taken it again to another level, and they've really listened to the audience once again. So once again, it's a great, how we work with these guys is building brands, building sequels, but really building the franchise, you know, and listening to the user.
Jellies and Darklings are great games. I love them both very much. So how did you feel when the awards and nominations started coming in for Darklings?
Yeah, no, it was fantastic, really. I think deep down we knew that it would definitely be up for awards because of the uniqueness. I don't think we've seen a game like that for challenging a game like that for iOS. So we knew artistically it would, and that's where we started going. But when we started winning awards for best game, that was fantastic, because I think that really made them realise that even they didn't look at it in a traditional way, in a more of a creative, artistic way, you know, it came together for them. So their vision, it really sort of, I think it really gives an opportunity for other developers to look in and say, wow, you know, we can do anything. You know, anything our imagination allows us to do, we can do it. And I think that's something more than the awards. It's what they're giving to the industry, what they're giving to the other indie developers, that you can be 2 or 3 people and you can really put your whole creative spirit behind something and get it released. And I feel that's something about Blue 27 is very different from a lot of publishers out there, because, like I said, they just want product. But we don't think like that. We think, is this going to give the user a different experience?
Quality versus quantity.
Absolutely.
So, AJ, I can definitely say that you eat, sleep, and breathe video games, and you know a lot about video games, so I'm going to put you on the spot, and we're going to do a fun video game trivia.
Right.
Does that sound something you want to do?
Yes, why not?
Okay, awesome. So, basically, I'm going to give you 10 questions, and you just give your best answer for them.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so question 1. What video game hero ran a lot faster than his two-tailed sidekick Tails?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes. 1 point. Okay. Question 2. What fruit helps restore players' health in Donkey Kong 64?
Bananas.
Ah, wrong.
No.
Watermelons.
Oh, right, sorry.
Question 3. Which PlayStation 2 game released in 2003 was banned by several countries and implicated by the media in a murder due to its graphic violence?
Grand Theft Auto.
Manhunt.
Manhunt.
Okay. Question
I'm
4.
not doing bloody well, am I?
Question 4. How many dots are there on a Pac-Man board?
Bloody hell, that's a bloody good question.
You're really testing my knowledge here.
Yeah, you're making me feel really sad at the moment. I can't get any of these right. Let's say 102.
Close. 240.
Bloody hell, right.
Question 5. What classic video game has the same name as a play by William Shakespeare?
Wow. I actually have no bloody idea.
Do you want a hint?
Yes.
It starts with a T. I know that's not a very good hint.
No, it's not going to help me.
The answer is Tempest.
Right.
Okay, it's question 6. Name the first arcade game manufactured by Atari.
Wow, that's Pong.
Yes, correct.
Right.
And then the next ones are going to be true or false, so you have a higher chance of getting these right. It is illegal for kids in Korea 16 and under to play video games past midnight.
Yes.
True?
True.
Yes, true. I actually just learned that. I had no idea.
I hear they're very strict.
Question 8. True or false? Grand Theft Auto was originally a racing game called Race and Chase.
False.
True.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that either.
No, I didn't know that.
True or false? The PlayStation 2 is based on an old Atari computer, the Falcon 030 Microbox.
I'm going to say true.
True.
Yes.
And last question, true or false? In the Simpsons arcade game, Marge Simpson has large rabbit ears under her hair.
False.
True.
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 Oh, wow.
So you got a score of like 4, 5.
Yeah, that's not
4 or
too.
5.
That's how I was at school anyway, average student. So
You're going to have to brush up on it. No, I'm just kidding. You did amazing. Thank you so much, Adrian, for coming and talking to us.
My pleasure.
Don't forget to download Jellies and Darklings, and I can't wait to find out more about Jellies too and Darklings too. Thank you so
Great,
much.
thank you.
Now it's time for our weekly coverage of the Gaming Grid tournaments. Let's begin with the Asia Razor Arena Dota 2 kickoff tournament. Remember, 16 teams start and only one can take it home. Round 1. Undying beat out Team Rubrik 1-0. Hawks beat out Nikwa 1-0. Above All was definitely above Wubik, defeating them 1-0. And other teams that advanced to the next round were X-True 3, Mu 0, Kappa, Kancheong, and Junvu +4. Now, round 2. Undying defeated the Hawks 1-0. Mu 0 beat X-True 3 1-0. Above All beat Kappa 0-1, and Junvu +4 defeated Kancheong. Round 3. Now 0 beat Undying again 0-1, and Above All sent Junvu +4 home and prepared to face Mu 0 in round 4. Mu 0 tried hard to not fall under Above All, but it seems nobody could stop the streak Above All was on. Congratulations to Above All for winning 1-0. Next, we have the European Razor Arena Dota 2 kickoff tournament. Again, 16 teams, 1 winner. Round 1 victors were Eats MB, Lesk 321, Think Fast, Go Rashan, FPBMX, Volatum Altum, Cyclones, and No Skill. Seems like all those teams had to have skill to advance to round 2 of the tournament. Here goes round 2. EMB took out Lesk 321, Think Fast eliminated Go Roshan, told them to go, FPVMX defeated Volatum Altum, and No Skill beat Cyclones. Now, round 3. EMB defeated Think Fast, and No Skill defeated FPBMX to continue on to the final round. Round 4. EMB went head-to-head with no skill and won. Congrats to EMB. Lastly, we have the National Razor Arena Dota 2 kickoff tournament. We started with 16 teams, but only 8 made it to round 2. The winners of round 1 were Team DWNF, INT Esports, Cobra 5, Venture Gaming, Volatile Void, Nameless, Core Division, and Sao Chin. But not all teams could stay. Round 2, Team DNWF took out INT Esports, Venture Gaming ventured off and defeated Cobra 5, Nameless earned their name by beating Volatile Void, Sao Chin beat Core Division. Round 3, Team DNWF continued their streak by defeating Venture Gaming, Nameless took out Sao Chin and advanced to round 4. In round 4, we had Team DNWF go against Nameless, and I guess they really needed a name because Team DNWF took home the victory. Congrats to Team DNWF. That's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed our show. I'm Denise Salcedo, and tune in next week for another episode of Game Slot.